Howdy guys, lovely to see you all again. Today we're going to be looking at the first of two delicious solos from Revolution Is My Name by Pantera. Let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get too excited, we just need to talk about the tuning. We're in D standard, but the weird thing about this situation is we'll be tuning to 4/28 cents. So the D standard tuning will be D, G, C, F, A, D. But just make sure that you've got your tuner ready to go to 4/28 cents. Anyway, let's have a look at this solo. Alright, so we're going to kind of join those little breakdown riffs into the solo as well. So the first solo is relatively short. We're going to start off with this little riff. That's pretty much the same thing twice. So I'm going to start off on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. Then from that point, I've got to pull off from 4 to 2 on the 4th string. And then I go back to 4. Then I do a very similar idea, but I'm pulling off from 4 to 3 on the 5th string. And then I play 4 again. Then on the 6th string, I have a similar idea, but I'm pulling off from 6 to 5, and then I pluck the 6 again. This is what we should have thus far. Okay, then we're going to go back to the 2nd fret of the 6th string again. And I work into this phrase. So what I've got at the start of that, the same idea we had before, pulling off from 4 to 2 on the 4th string. And then I want to go, what I'm doing here is I'm playing 6, 7 twice on the 4th string, but you're going to have some kind of weird position stuff. So it'll go, see how I'm using my ring finger twice there. And then the second time I play 6, 7, I'm a little bit more better position to use different fingers. So this is what we should have thus far of the second half. At the end of that, I'm playing 9 twice on the 4th string, but the second time I hit it, I'm going to do a bend. And add some freaky vibrato to that as well. So this is the whole second half. Sorry. And that's the whole idea. So we're going to play it all twice, but I'll just play it through once, and then we'll do it again, even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, let's have a look at the second section of this solo. We're going to start off with 3 hammer-ons from 5 to 7 on the 4th string, and we're basically going to be gracing past that 5th fret note, so we're barely acknowledging that. On the 3rd hammer-on though, I'm going to do a pull-off, so I'm going to go, at the end of that, I'm jumping to 7 of the 5th string. At the end of that, let's slow that little riff down. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing another grace note hammer from 5 to 7, but then back to 5. This time picking that note, and then I want to go, let's slow that down. I'm playing 7, 6, 5, and then to 3 on the 5th string. And then it goes 5, 3 at the end of that. All together. Hopefully that's all making sense. Now the next bit, we're pinch harmonicking the crap out of everything. Try to sort of unlock your inner Zakk Wylde or ZZ Top. We're going to go like this. Let's slow that down. I've got 2 bends from the 5th fret of the 5th string with a cheeky harmonic at the end of that. So I'm going to play 3, 5, 3 on the 5th string and then do a bend from 4 of the 6th string. Hopefully that's making sense. So let's go right back to the start of the section and play it again at a gentleman's pace. Hopefully that's making sense. Then I've got a leading note from 5 of the 3rd string. Then I work into this phrase. Got a bit of a Chuck Berry feel, so I'm playing 5 of the 3rd to lead into that. Then I'm doing a bend from 7th fret of the 3rd string, and I have a flat pointer covering 5 of the 2nd and the 1st string. I'm going to play this bending phrase, exactly the same thing twice. So I'm bending the 3rd string, then playing the 2nd and the 1st. And then after that, I go straight from the bend to the 1st string. So I got a string skip in there. Hopefully that's making sense. Then after that, I work into this phrase. So I'm basically just working in groups of 4. I'm kind of working around kind of a pentatonic with a couple of extra Dorian notes and outside notes as well. So let's work through this in groups of 4. You can add in legato, you can add shredding. I think it's kind of a mixture of both. For me, I'm kind of drifting between a little bit of alternate picking, a little bit of economy, and some other crazy stuff in there as well. So it's just a matter of experimenting and finding out what works for you guys. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm playing 8-7-5 on the 1st string and jumping to 8 of the 2nd. Then I'm going to backtrack and play 7-5 on the 1st string and 8-7 on the 2nd. So you notice with that I'm going down, economy, and then a backstroke there. So if you want to steal my picking pattern, that's probably a good way to do it. And what I've got here is 5 of the 1st string, and then I'm playing 8-7-5 on the 2nd. Then from that point, what I'm doing here is basically what we had on the 1st string from the very start, but up from the 2nd to the 3rd. So I'm playing 8-7-5 as a pull off and jumping to 8 of the 3rd string. So we should have 4 groups of 4 now. Okay, now the next section I do is very, very similar, but we've got 3 groups of 4 and then a group of 3. So we're going to start off from 7-5 on the 2nd string and then 8-7 on the 3rd. Then I jump to 5 of the 3rd and then play 8-7-5 on the 3rd string. So we're going to have, so all together, at the end of that, I'm going to play 8-7-5 on the 3rd string and jump to 7 of the 4th. And that'll be my 3 groups of 4 from the second half. So to go 1, 2, 3. At the end of that, hammer on, pull off from 5 to 7 on the 3rd string, back into the 5. Yep, and then from that point, I've got 2 angry unison bends. I'm starting from 5 of the 1st and 8 of the 2nd, playing them together, bending the 8, and then I just bring that upper fret to 6 and 9. And then we work into the next riff. So that's all of the second section. Let's go through it again at a gentleman's pace and then do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was the first of 2 solos from Revolution Is My Name by Pantera. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the links in the description box to my Learn That Solo fan page, my Patreon, and also my Udemy course. And please stay tuned for the second solo. It will be coming very soon. I'll catch you guys all very soon.